Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Andre and this channel is all about men's self-improvement. So if you're interested in that, then subscribe, my brother. And let's not waste any time. I will give you 10 ways that I have improved my social skills over the years, so take them, use them and improve yourself. Let's get started. Number 1 is to improve your listening skills, otherwise known as active listening. This is the biggest skill you guys need to improve, because we all listen when other people are talking to us. But we don't actually listen to what they are saying to us. We just hear what we want to hear. Sometimes we don't even hear them at all. Our minds wander, and we think about something else. Our mind is everywhere but present. We might just be looking at their lips moving, while thinking about something else, and once they have finished talking, we're like, crap, what did they say? Most often when we communicate with someone, we basically just talk at each other. We don't communicate with each other. Let me explain. Communication is understanding what the other person is saying fully. What we tend to do is say what's on our minds, then we wait for the other person to say what's on their minds. And while they are talking, we have already formulated our next statement. All we are doing now is just waiting for them to be quiet so that we can then speak. It's basically taking turns talking. The key here, guys, when it comes to communication is to listen to what the other person is saying. Forget anything you wanted to say. Give them your 100% concentration and hear what emotion, what feeling they are portraying to you. Are they talking about them being angry, happy, excited, sad, frustrated? What are they saying? And from there, you then have all these branches of topics that open up. Example, someone is telling you how they are going through a messy divorce. What you want to do is listen to them. Figure out, are they asking you to offer solutions, options, or do they seem like they are just venting and want someone to listen? Most people try to offer solutions and options without thinking what the other person wants. Once you listen to people properly, I'm telling you, having a conversation that easily flows with most people in the world will become incredibly easy. Because you are not thinking of what to say all the time, but you are present, and they are giving you different branches of topics to jump into. The conversation flows naturally. Number 2 is relate to them. When you are talking to other people and you listen properly, you understand what emotion and expression that person is portraying. You can then relate to them with an event, a scenario in where you also felt the same as them. Being able to relate to people makes us like them more. Think about why some YouTubers have these loyal fans when they are starting off, but then lose the loyal fans once the YouTuber becomes massive, because they started off as relatable and then ended up being unrelatable. Example, if someone is telling you how stressed they are at work, too much work is piling up, they want to escape and go on a holiday. While you are still in college and not working, you can still relate to them by also mentioning how you also are feeling stressed with the amount of assignments you have, and how you would also like to escape and go on holiday as well, whatever the topic the other person is talking about. Try to relate a moment from your life to that. Number 3, do not be judgmental. Nobody likes a judgmental person. I'm sure most of us have come across that person that seems like they are holier than thou. They have this presence of fakeness. Well, it feels fake, like they are posturing, trying to be something they are not, like their shit don't stink. Listen here, guys, everyone's shit stinks, everyone's, so don't be that person that is judgmental. Someone that is non-judgmental has an easier time making quality friends because people are comfortable being their authentic self around them, without worrying they are going to be judged in a certain way. They also know they can tell a secret, because a lot of non-judgmental people tend to be good keepers of secrets. Not saying they all are, saying most seem like it from my experience. Now, how do you know you are a judgmental person or not? The real answer is you know. You know if you're a judgmental person. You know when you judge people. Next time you say or think something about another person, catch yourself and see what you said or thought. Was it a judgmental statement? Was you judging them for whatever reason? A little self-awareness goes a long way, guys. Number 4 is be genuinely interested in the person that you are talking to. Granted, they might be waffling on about something that you have no interest in, say quantum physics, while you're a sportsman yourself and they aren't. It's fine, it's one topic of area that they have an interest in, so don't lose interest in talking to them, still engage and try to slowly transition the conversation away from quantum physics to something you both have in common, so say school, work, or dating. But here is a tip that I always use. It does not matter what the other person is talking about. I always listen like I'm interested, because I genuinely am interested. If they talk about, say, quantum physics and I have no idea about it, me listening to something that they are passionate about will benefit me because A, it will educate me on a subject that I might become interested in from talking to them. I will have learned some stuff, so if I ever get into another conversation with another person, I can use my little knowledge of this subject in the conversation to get the other person warm and interested in talking, and then from there take it into something we all have in common. And B, it seriously makes you appear as a well-rounded worldly person who's probably read lots of books and traveled around the world when in fact all you did was have a conversation with another person. Number 5, don't talk over people. Don't cut them off when they are talking. It is extremely rude and makes it seem like you don't care what they have to say. Their opinion is not valued. It makes the interaction seem like a one-sided affair where you do all the talking and they listen. If you do this often enough, not only will majority of people avoid talking to you, they will start calling you out on it. Nobody likes being talked over. I'm sure you would hate it if someone constantly never let you finish your sentence, if they kept on interrupting, or worse, if you was talking to another person and they not only interrupted but proceeded to talk like a train, which means you both talking at the same time. It's insensitive and unsocial. Number 6 is when you are talking to someone, make eye contact. Now I'm not saying stare into their eyes so you can see their souls. What you want to be doing is making solid eye contact in a natural way. This shows that you are confident and can maintain eye contact. It shows that you are interested in what the other person is saying. There is nothing ruder than when someone is talking and the other person is looking around the room. They are looking on their phone, they are looking everywhere but the person speaking. It shows a lack of interest and decency. Most people will find you rude and never want to talk to you again or limit their interactions with you. Think about it from your point. You are in a restaurant with another person, you are talking to them and they are looking around, looking at their phone. How does that make you feel? Makes you feel like they aren't interested in what you are talking about. Compare that with if they are making eye contact with you. Seems like they are interested. Seems like they are giving you their full attention. Number 7 is be a positive person in general. Because if you are a positive person, say your default setting is off a positive person, then more often than not you're going to be happy in your day-to-day life. You are going to be laid back and less stressed. It's going to take something serious to get you down and upset. So being a positive person in general has so many benefits for you. Forget about improving social skills for a moment. Just working on yourself. Working on the negatives in your life. What is the cause of your negativity? Working to fixing it, making it better, will already start putting you into a more positive mindset. Think about all the good things you have done and accomplished, and want to accomplish. It will make you a more positive person. Now for social skills, no one likes a negative person, the person who is always complaining, who always has a problem no matter what, who always seems to bring you down from your high. These negative people are like energy vampires, who try to suck all your energy away from you. Everyone likes being with positive people. They like to be uplifted, heard, valued and cared for. A positive person is always fun to be with and can make a dull, boring day into a wonderful, colorful day. Example: if you and your mates want to go to a football match/soccer event, but it's raining and you decide not to go because of the rain, you get angry at the weather. What benefit did this negativity get you? Nothing. But if you saw the weather and said perfect day to go, because some fans will stay home, the ball is going to whiz around the pitch, which means a fast-paced, exciting game. See how rewording and reframing gets you into a more positive mind. Number 8 is be humble. Have humility. Don't try to be one of those people that are a know-it-all. Don't try to come across as perfect. Admit your faults. Admit when you are wrong. Give other people their props when they deserve it. No one likes to hang out with stuck-up people. So guys, be humble, have humility, understand and admit when you are wrong. Don't be scared to admit your faults, because we are all humans, and we all mess up time to time. Number 9 is to socialize with people that have the same interest as you. These are the people that you will naturally get on with. These are the people that will think the same way you think. They will understand your point of view easily. Try to build your friendship and partner around this principle of having things in common, having the same or similar goals. Now this isn't to say not to try and socialize with people that are different from you, but on average your closest friends will be the ones you have lots in common with. Now we all come from different walks in life, with different hobbies and interests, but there are universal traits and subjects that we all have in common, and that is feeling and emotions. We all have dreams, goals, aspirations, feelings of love, lust, anger, fear, regret, and these are topics that you can talk about with anyone to relate and have a deep conversation with. And last but not least is number 10, which is to be a confident person. Now when I was younger I would hear people talking about, oh, just be confident. You've probably seen those dating memes where it says, just be confident, bro. But no one tells you how to be confident. Where does confidence come from? So you're walking around thinking to yourself, all I have to be confident. But confident in what? What are you confident about? Confidence isn't some airy-fairy wishy-washy thing. Now I have learned how to be confident, and let me tell you how. So you guys do not waste time on this wishy-washy nonsense of being fake confident. Confidence comes from competence. So you have to be good at something to be confident, which means you must have practiced a certain skill for you to be confident. If you've never driven a car before, are you going to be confident? If you've never flown a plane before, are you going to be confident? Obviously not. You would have need to learn that skill first, and then practice hundreds to thousands of times, for you to get confident in your ability to drive and fly a plane. Same with socializing. If you haven't or don't talk to many people, then your social skills are poor, hence why you lack confidence. The more you talk to people, the more you get used to talking to people and socializing, the more confident you become. If you have watched this first video and made it all the way to the end, then consider liking and subscribing for more helpful videos like this. The aim of the channel is to elevate men back to greatness. So keep grinding, lads, you got this.